Well, it's good to be back on ESIKL. Once again, I am official SELASI Broni. I miss you guys. Yeah, as we always give it to you here on the show. We give you the best of world updates and whatever that is trending across the globe when it comes to politics, entertainment, and sports. We also sit with your favorite young talents here to have the best conversation with them to see what they have for us in the near future. And don't forget, ESIKL is proudly brought to you by ADZEPAPA Kitchen and ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center. Well, food is very important as well as we all need it to survive, but eating hygienic food gives you healthy life. That is why City Food ADZEPAPA Kitchen is here with good delicious meals for your special gatherings, especially for your weddings, parties, funeral, and any colorful occasion. And don't forget bag of rice with different sizes and tin tomatoes, cooking oil, milk, bottled water, soft drinks, and brown sugar are all available there in ADZEPAPA Kitchen. You can call ADZEPAPA Kitchen on 024 5540 With ADZEPAPA Kitchen, your event becomes memorable. Well, I am official SELASI Broni, and today let me start my news from Eastern Africa's nation, Sudan. What is happening in Sudan? Very bad. Well, fighting continue in Sudan capital Khartoum, despite pledge by the military and paramilitary arrival group to observe a ceasefire. And some witnesses says they heard multiple explosions and shooting in some parts of the capital after the declared ceasefire. Despite U.S. Secretary General Antonio Guterres is appealing for the fighting between rival generals in Sudan to stop immediately, and warned that if this then tend to different prolonged war or full-scale war, it will affect Africa. And currently migrants in Eastern Africa's nation are evacuating due to the war in Sudan. Let's remind Sudan in our prayers. Let us always pray for Sudan, because what is happening there is very, 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 very bad. Let's always pray for Sudan, so the war there could tend to peace, because we can't be a refugee in our own country. And a Kenyan grandfather is blaming a lack of action by authorities for the death of dozens of people in a cult who stabbed themselves and their children to death. Kenya investigators have uncovered at least 90 bodies of people who belonged to the Good News International Church. Hundreds of others affiliated with the church are still missing. Investigators are still in there searching for the bodies of people who starved to death after being told that if they die this way, they will meet Jesus. By Pastor Mackenzie. Well, Francis Wanje rescued his grandson on March 17th, 2 days after two of the boys' brother died. Very sad. Pastor telling you that fast and die, and that's the only way for you to go to heaven, and you two believed it. Jeez. A mob in the Haitian capital beat and burned 13 suspected gang members to death with gasoline soaked tires on Monday after pulling the men from police custody at a traffic stop. Police and witnesses said the horrific vigilante violence underlined public anger over the increasingly lawless situation in Port-au-Prince, Haiti's capital, where criminal gangs have taken control over an estimated 60% of the city since the July 2021 assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. On Monday, 6 more burned bodies were laid in a nearby community, and some witnesses said that police killed them and residents set them on fire. Wow. Caribbean is getting hotter each and every day. Gun violence. Pray for Haiti also. Yeah. Burkina Faso conflict cause of tomato shortage here in Ghana. The National Tomato Transporters and Sellers Association have indicated that recent increase in tomato prices is as a result of the ongoing conflict in Burkina Faso, which has affected its importation to Ghana. According to the Queen Mother of the Greater Accra Tomato Transporters and Sellers Association, for Charity, there is indeed a shortage of tomatoes, but it is not international. In Ghana, from December to May, farmers in Ghana do not harvest tomatoes. Most tomatoes are consumed from Burkina Faso during those periods. This year, there have been ongoing conflict in Burkina Faso, so entering the country has become increasingly difficult for market women to buy their tomatoes as they always do and bring it to Ghana to sell. But right now, due to the conflict, it is not happening so. A 24-year-old woman named Olivia Naziria has killed and fed on the body part of her daughter and has blamed it on mental illness and has been detained for 10 days pending investigation. Kajiado Court on Tuesday ordered the detention of Olivia Nasirian, who is facing murder charges after allegedly killing her 2-year-old daughter. The woman is said to have chopped her baby into pieces with a knife before eating part of her internal organs. Olivia Nasirian is accused of murdering her daughter Gloria Njeri at their home in Kitengela's Milmani estate. Well, that is all that I'm having for you in our rundown. Very interesting stories. Don't forget to also share for a friend of yours to watch what we have for you on CF ADZEPAPA TV and radio online here on this platform, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, so whenever that we drop something new, you'll be the first person to get the notification bell, so you can also watch. And don't be selfish, as I always tell you, share. And my thanks goes to my technician, my producer on duty, Baba Ali Sidis. Yeah, and for you guys also watching, don't forget to also share, as I always tell you. And I appreciate your work, your effort that you are always putting on, and the love that you keep on showing me for watching this wonderful show. Well, in no time, I will come your way with entertainment news. Well, Fugees rapper Price has officially been found guilty on all counts in his federal trial for criminal conspiracy charges. The verdict was handed down in federal court in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday, April 26th. According to reports, the former Fugees artist was found guilty on 10 counts, including conspiracy to defraud the U.S., witness tampering, and acting as an unregistered agent of a foreign government. He faces up to 20 years in prison. Price was accused of a failed conspiracy to help Malaysian businessman Joe Low and the Chinese government gain access to US officials, including Barack Obama and Donald Trump. In a rare and bold move, he opted to make the stand in his trial last week and testified that he served as an unofficial FBI informant regarding Chinese efforts to extradite Chinese billionaire Guan Wengun.
Damn, God, you can't. I said I take money, no angel, ain't no saint.
Well, upcoming artist from Los Angeles, rapper Money Sign sued was stabbed to death in a California prison, cutting his life short as his career was catching steam. Prison officials for the correctional training facility in Soledad says they are currently investigating Money Sign's death as a homicide after discovering he was absent from a head count check on Tuesday around 9:55 p.m. Back to the bag rapper was found unresponsive in another area of the prison. Prison personnel attempted to administer emergency aid but were unsuccessfully as he was pronounced dead around 10 p.m. R.I.P. to the young champ. R.I.P. to the young champ.
Why the fuck would I change my money? In this I got broads in Atlanta, physical team and family, credit cards and scams, hitting the list in the
Well, designer has officially been charged with indecent exposure following his own count of exposing himself on a recent flight from Japan. The state is handling the case as the outbound Tokyo flight was headed to Minneapolis. The Panda rapper allegedly exposed himself multiple times while seated in the Delta One cabin and masturbated during one of them. A charge of indecent exposure on an aircraft is a misdemeanor that is punishable by up to 90 days behind bars and a $500 fine if convicted. The Brooklyn native will have a court date in the near future, but a date has not yet been set. As previously reported, designer announced he would be checking himself into a mental health facility following the incident.
Broads in Atlanta, super business shit, super family, credit cards and scams, niggas percent shit, that design, whole bunch of letter shit, they be Instagrams, I don't be clubbing shit, I be putting myself in the family shit, I got plenty niggas. You know what time it is, nigga, and you know what fucking shit. Danger!
Well, you know what time it is. It is danger, yeah? Mystica continued to sit behind bars without bail or a trial date in his ongoing rape case as his trial set for June has been pushed back. The rapper is currently facing life in prison after being indicted on a charge of first-degree rape stemming from an alleged incident at his home in July 2022. He was also formally charged with 9 other criminal counts by a grand jury in this past September. So hey, Mystica is still behind bars and no one is talking or trying to make him become a free man. Well, we wish him best of luck. Well, Timberland has shared the story behind one of his most famous tracks and revealed that it came to be all because of an accident. The legendary producer opened up about how one of his biggest hits with the late Aaliyah, Try Again, was created after he made a mistake while playing around on a keyboard. I quote, "I was playing with this keyboard and it was a mistake and my engineer Jimmy Douglas caught it. I said, Jimmy, did you catch that little rhythm?" And he said, "I sure did." He began. So after he caught it and I played it back, I put the beat on it. I said, "Oh, chop it right there." And he chopped it right there. Timberland also revealed the late Static Major penned the track and noted it originally sounded too pitchy before the lyrics were changed. He said it was Jay-Z who convinced him it was a hit, although he was initially unsure. And Cassidy has said he would never battle McMill, but his reasoning for not wanting to battle the Bugatti rapper isn't because of their past beef. He said he salutes McMill, but he ain't battle rap. And he also said maybe he battled back in the days to try to get on, like to try to get people familiar with what he do. There is a bunch of people that did that, rap battle thing, but still they wouldn't consider themselves as battle rappers. Wow, who are the battle rappers? I think my producer, we need battle rappers on our show. Yeah, so that the viewers could point on this one that this one is the best, or this one is battle rapper, this one is not, a battle rapper. Yeah, I think that's the only way I and my producer could tell that McMill is indeed a battle rapper or not. Yeah, we got to see caliber of rappers who deserve to be called a battle rapper, because many people rap on their songs. Many people raps, hip hop every day, but people keep on saying that these people are not battle rappers. Well, I think Isaac have to redefine that to show the people that this is battle rapper and this is not battle rapper. Well, it is Isaac. Today I'm not having any artist to pass through the show, and I am in the mood. I'm happy to have you on the show. As you are watching me right now, subscribe to our YouTube channel for your friend to also enjoy the show. But let me pay some bills before I let you guys go. Well, are you looking for organic and inorganic chemicals for your production as individuals or a company? Then visit ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center for your soap-based caustic soda ash, chlorine, which could be added to water and make it pure, kill germs in the water. So if you drink, you'll be healthy. And the fragrance which are used in production of liquid soap are also gettable at ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center. Flakes are also available there. Paraffin oil, alcohol for industrial production are also available there in ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center. DCMX, pine oil are all affordable there in ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center. Empty gallons, bowls, plastic bottles are also gettable at Cityful ADZEPAPA and Selling Training Center. For individuals and industries can rely on us for nationwide delivery, which is less costly. Cityful ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center also deals in biodigester, which reduces the level of toilet and bad odor in your home and public toilet. And people who are also interested in learning how to make liquid soap, shower gel, after wash, Parazone, Ribbon oil, and insecticide powder, which kills ants, wall gecko, cockroaches, bed bugs. Visit Cityful ADZEPAPA and Selling Center today to learn the best of handiwork for yourself. Located Cityful ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center in Takoradi, Lagos Town, opposite B5. Call Cityful ADZEPAPA Training and Selling Center on 02455408999. 02455408999. Well, let me do these big shoutouts. These big shoutouts goes to Mandem Randy Clinton, Royce from Texas. You watching me right now, the CEO of Time to Shine Records. Bossman, I salute you. It's good to be connected to you and your massive support that you keep on giving the artists out there, and your new initiative that you're having for African artists. If you're a rapper out there, trust me, something big is coming from Time to Shine Records there from America. So hey, you got to link up on the show, so you also got the opportunity to also say something to the mic, so people in America can also hear you also. And my greetings goes to my CEO, our mother, Madam Felicity Alka Albert, and her family. Prince, I see you. Justice, Yaba, everyone, Auntie, Uncle John, I see you all. Bless up all the family are watching me right now. Thanks for being part of the show with me, official SELASI Broni. This is Isaac on Cityful ADZEPAPA Training as a Papa TV, well, I just chip in our sponsors in it. Charlie, that's how it goes.